Good morning, everybody. Let's finish this. You heard me. Today we are gonna finish Final Fantasy 16. At least that is the plan. And at the end of yesterday's stream, I went looking for some creatures that are for the quests with a plus there. Root of the Problem and Weird Science. I was cheeky. I did indeed Google after the stream. And I have the information I need in my own little personal Discord chat with myself. I have like a notes to self thing on Discord, which is very handy. And you know what the annoying thing is? Is I already was in the right kind of area when I was searching around. I actually wasn't far off the mark. But yeah, these are actually hunts that you are meant to kind of go out in the world and stumble across it, and yeah. So we need to go to well, Lost Wing will do. I think one of them is south of Lost Wing. So let's go do it before we do the main quest. That way it'll let people shuffle in. And yeah, so yeah, it's kind of oh, in fact, yeah, no, it's basically there, I think. So we need to head there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a pin here.
Good day to you.
Mum,
Good day.
why is the sun still hiding?
Good day, good day, good day. Good day, everybody. Good day.
You're quite talented with that, Roddy.
Why, well, thank you. Wrong way. So yeah, we're gonna be checking the map a lot as I go so that I don't go the wrong way. Like I just did. Okay, and again, wrong way. Clive, you need to go, no. Oh, is it above? I think it might be above. It was above. "2D maps for a 3D world. It would be nice if elevation was shown on the map. Like if something required me to go up some steps in order to follow a certain path. But hey, never mind. Sorry, I'm not hunting you today. We're just gonna do the specific jobs that we're after, and then Yeah.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey.
Here we go.
Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
What is that? Oh, brilliant. There's a... Oh, brilliant. I can come back here. Oh, awesome. I don't have to do all that walking again if I ever want to come back. Beautiful. And here we are. Dozmare, been looking all over for you. Oh, you stay at level 28? Oh, beautiful. Okay. This will be fine. I mean, we're level 42, so this should be no problem.
Nice try.
Anyone for some barbecue griffin?
Nice try.
There we go. That'll do. All right. And our next hunt is let me look at the map. The Bomb King. Dragon's Air, so south of the Dragon's Eyrie.
something there, boy? Could that be our man? You all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She send you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
All right.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
We'll deliver that in a bit. We're gonna deliver that in a bit. Right. Oh, there. There. I see where I haven't been. I see where I haven't been. There's like the way to the other hunt is this way. So yeah, we're gonna fast travel to here. Yeah, that's where the Bomb King is. Let's go get the Bomb King. Bomb King. So now we're gonna go. Oop. Yeah. So yes, I did use the internet to find these. But worth it. Right. And then basically, it's right there. Haha. Well, my whole reason for doing this rather than searching aimlessly like I did a little bit yesterday at the end of yesterday's stream is purely just to keep the stream moving along and the playthrough moving along in a timely manner. I like a certain flow to my streams where we get stuff just done. Because of course I don't do any like editing of the gameplay or anything like that. Oh boy. You must be Bomb King. Alright. What level are you? 33?
Here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Boom. Ow. Yeah, easy peasy. It's nice that these notorious marks don't level up even if I level beyond the kind of level that you're meant to be to try them. So, you know, all the while, like...
Now to collect the ash.
Yeah, this enemy was always 33.
Water bucket. This
And
looks
now
like
that
the
we're
stuff.
past 33, the quest was easy.
Let's see if there's any more. That should do it.
Alright. Back to the hideaway. Nice. Let's hand these in. And you know what? I'm tempted to look into the other plus quest as well. Root of the problem? Let's go see Blacksmith Guy to cheer him up first.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
Treated leather. A sample of supple hide dressed to the artisan Camille's exacting standards. The venereal trace of the barnyard musk of lesser levers, instead smelling faintly of rose hips.
You're joking.
Nope.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still,
Nah, it's alright.
I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
So he's going to be upgraded now, which is great because we're right at the end game.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Ah. There we go. Darksayer's belt design draft, a diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt fit for a hero. Ooh, we're gonna have to look at that. I'd laugh if it's not as good as what we had. You've obtained the draft for the Darksayer's belt, which unlocks new crafting options at Blackhammer. Visit Platform for details on the material requirements. Yeah. We probably
So, will it be?
won't be able to do this. It's a belt. Yeah, it's and it's worse anyway. Now, upgraded it might be better.
That it?
That is it, I'm afraid, yeah. But I'm glad you're happy anyway, that was the whole point. Oh, there's a new quest letter. Oh, about Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the chumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judged by the drip of his jowls lately. I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather on his mind. Maybe there's some other demons jabbing pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but if you find time, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Okay.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Oh my god, there's a blacksmith blues too. Oh no, there's a 2. In that case, I'm probably just gonna get on with the end game. What's up now?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Okay, so he's probably gonna have a master plan thing for the 3 types of armor that are in the game. Fair enough.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Alright, yeah, no, we're gonna actually do the endgame story. All I am gonna do is pick up that quest and hand in the other plus. Where's the other plus?
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen her.
It's up, surely it's up here, right?
Miss Shirley says your book's made quite an...
Here we go.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
I got it.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Okay. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
This is exactly what I've wanted.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
This is exactly what I complained about. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot.
Well, what do you reckon?
Haven't I said?
Feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Expand my potion bag again. Come on, do it. Do it. Like, I want 9 potions. Necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. Inventory increased. Yes. Oh my god, I want this again. Can we do this again? Oh my god. And we can do it again, can't we?
Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Okay.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
It'll do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Okay, I absolutely should have been doing this earlier on in the playthrough. So if it's possible for me to carry more potions, well, you know what? I don't deserve to carry more potions. I'd put this off the whole playthrough, and I don't fancy doing a wild goose chase now. When I said that we were going to finish the game today, we're going to finish the game today. So I'm going to pick up the side quest, which is somewhere nearby. I'll add it to my never-ending to-do list. But then we're going to get on with the actual end of the game.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
I wish we could let him go, actually.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vie de Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
I'm very sorry to the people watching this playthrough. Like, that really does feel like something I should prioritize. But yeah, I want to try and wrap up this game before the 20th, and today is the 18th. So we've collected all the side quests here. We have no more letters, right? Hang on. Letters. Do we have any more missives? Oh, that's State of the Realm. Inconvenient Truth. Yeah, we don't have any more missives, so we're gonna save it and we're gonna get on with the story. I hope that's cool with everyone. So, because that's what we're gonna do. Oh, I should go to the shop first.
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
What else could it be?
So there's a new mother. Fussing over it.
I can't believe I could have had a bigger potion bag all along. I can't believe it. Why didn't you tell me, game? I would have prioritized the heck out of that.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
But as you've seen, there's really no need to, because if you just let yourself die, you'll continue from a checkpoint
If you're gonna buy
and
something, be quick about it.
get potions for free anyway. Yeah, so we got the best things there. This is what we want.
It'd better all be here.
It is.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
That's nice. Okay. Do you know what? We are gonna put... Oh. Oh, add to shortcut. Duh. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. All right, guys, are we ready? I think we're ready. Oh, wait, ability points. Can I get anything? I can. There we go. Are we ready? Let's save it again. I think we're ready. So 45 minutes in. We're going to the world map. We're going to Origin. And then we're going to finish our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI story. In central Valisthea, awoken from its slumber beneath the foundations of Twinside, this corrupted construct now looms over the twins, its form a bruise on the very heavens. Origin. Spoilers ahead. Watching your at your own discretion.
Make sure you do this time. Oh, and while you're at it. Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Oh.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mid.
Oh.
We'll see.
There you go.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Taya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That'll be well.
If that is all?
Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is.
Doggo!
And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Oh, what are you saying? We're gonna be back.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
Oh, there you go. You said it. Only took like what, 42 hours?
I know. I love you too.
Ah, she said it back. Mwah. Nice.
Now, we have a god to kill.
Toggle, it'll be okay. Wow. Origin.
Here they come. Hold on, Joshua. Already am. Going to make us a way in.
Thanks, bud.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began. Where it all begins. Our ark. Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well?
There's 3 of us, and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
Dominance. We will show you what it means to suffer.
Wow. Ultima Prime. We're barely touching him. No way. I can't.
Move aside, Phoenix!
Oh, here we go. Hellfire, yes! Here we go. Revelation. But Mega Flare, yeah! Try disaster. That's gonna hurt. Wait, we did it? That was it? No way. No freaking way.
Had you only surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
Go! Save your brother!
No.
I ask not for acceptance. Only forgiveness!
Oh, Oh no, Dion. Damn. Surprise. Damn, down he goes.
Now, Father, it is done.
Damn. I salute you, Dion. How are we gonna get out of here now? Suppose the Phoenix can fly. Oh no.
Clive! Clive!
There he is.
No. Thank the Founder.
Isn't the founder technically Ultima though? In which case we don't want to thank him.
Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes two of us.
Oh, I'll be alright.
And Dion. Take my hand.
I told you, I'll be...
Come on.
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
Oh my god. The core? Whoever's lurking, thank you for doing so.
Sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same. Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
I suppose we are.
That light, so cold. So empty. We're close, aren't we?
It, seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home.
This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber. That together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation, only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He...
Hold up, I'm not sure I understand. So let's read the articles. The remaking of the world. Many of the savior myths of Valentine tradition speak of the raise, the ascension of the faithful to paradise. Assuming these myths have their roots in the teachings of the Circle of Malleus, one might assume that this feat is one and the same with the spell that Ultima requires his vessel to cast. Though Ultima's raise will not save his faithful, only revive his own race and usher them alone into the remade world. Oh, okay. The Paradise Ultima seeks to summon into creation one free of the blight that almost ended his race. Though Barnabas believed that he and his fellow faithful would be allowed to join his deity there, he was mistaken. Only Ultima and his kin should have a place in the new paradise, a paradise freed not only from the blight but from humanity. Right, okay, yeah, no, so I am actually following along just fine.
Oh no.
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Nethos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Oh, damn.
I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
So there are two Ultimas. One was trapped in Joshua from near the beginning. And then the other one's... Oh no. Oh god, no, they're all, the whole race of them.
Clive. Don't speak.
I know what you're saying.
Possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit. And the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel. I don't care. Just hold on. Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance. In vain. In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us. Joshua! Don't do it, you'll... Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
I have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Turning to stone. Oh man.
Look at me, Joshua. Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why? Why did you do this? Joshua!
How nice of Ultima to wait.
Joshua!
Oh, is that enough?
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
So now how are we gonna get out of here? I guess we can fly like the Phoenix now, maybe?
You're still here. With me to the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
Yep.
As we always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Oh wow, yes! Let's go. Alright.
Too slow. Let's try.
Stop.
We know nothing of magic.
Too slow.
This is the work of my will.
Nice try.
That did nothing because he's not on the screen.
Perhaps this will break you.
Nice try.
Behold.
Nice try.
Bear witness.
Yeah, this seems too easy right now.
Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation. Only to find it profaned, and so it must be cleansed. Unexpected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Try it. Slow.
This seems too easy.
Conceited fool.
Too slow. Nice try.
There we go.
Why? What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us. I created you, all of you. And what is mine is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our
here we
own,
go.
and they burn as one!
Oh, looking good, Clive.
Nothing. Damned is the slave who would turn the scourge upon his master.
Ifrit risen, nice. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not a great start.
fire you seek, then fire you shall have.
Yeah, I knew that would be it. Game over. Sorry, guys. Let's try again. I have to stop him from charging that.
With fire shall fire be repaid.
This is going better. There we go.
Might consume mine.
Oh my god. Yeah.
How is this possible?
Did I do it? That was actually pretty easy. Only one game over.
No. My will
Yes,
is
yes.
inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the results shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing. Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete. And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these. But we have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Thunder roar!
Why do I feel like this is going to be the hard part?
My will be done.
Yeah, this is going to be the hard part, isn't it?
Too slow.
Wind, rise!
Nice try.
I know, Alpha, I know. Welcome, by the way.
Let the tempest rage.
Too slow.
I will crush you.
You were saying? Ow. Oh, he's off screen, the fuck.
Let the tempest rage.
Let's try.
Gale unrelenting.
Checkpoint, hopefully. Oh, that's awesome. I don't even have Garuda powers equipped. Nice.
Unyielding.
Titan time.
Give him hell, Clive!
Boom.
You cannot have this power. It is not yours to take.
Too slow.
But you gave it to me.
Light shine.
Too slow.
He's on screen that time. Good.
Let's roll ready.
Darkness spread.
Haha. Right, we're gonna limit break and try and stun him.
Thrust fall. Good night.
Too slow. Let's try. Too slow.
Kneel before me.
Never.
Know your place.
Too slow.
Darkness spread.
I've got my own flare as well, mate. I think mine's better than yours.
Let's try.
Good night.
That's better. Let's roll ready.
Checkpoint. Bahamut.
That's my boy!
That's my boy!
Ice unfeeling.
Shiva!
Together!
Darkness. Unending.
Odin.
Onward, my son.
No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same. No man might stand beside me. None. Witness my creation.
I really hope this battle is a checkpoint because we're probably going to run out of potions. Alright. Flip!
Petulant child. We are without equal.
Just try. Too slow.
There is no escape. Bow to your god.
Never.
Let all be consumed.
Be on screen, 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 okay.
When all hope is burned away, naught will remain but ash. That's better. Too slow. Nice try. Come on. That's all ready. I needed that. Five days. Too slow.
Oh, the ultimate ability. Please be a checkpoint.
With me, Phoenix.
Oh my god, am I actually gonna do this? Yeah. There's a stagger.
Sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you, you or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
I cannot end.
Watch.
I am the end.
Sure you can. Oh, didn't work. Never mind. Because sure you can in a minute. I pressed the wrong button, but this button is a good button anyway. It's a very good button. This is the button. Oh my god, wait, he's staggered. Come on, Giga Flare for the finish. Pretty much, yeah.
The only fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness.
Final Fantasy. Ever.
I said, it's over.
Oh. Oh, over 9,000. Ultim. Yeah, he's slain. No experience, no money, no ability points. Well, that just sucks. Why even bother with that screen? Are you kidding me? You get nothing but the satisfaction of the win. That's not enough. GG indeed. Oh god. Literally. Are you still alive? Thank you for the GG. Listen, I'm going to be taking tomorrow off stream, by the way. Because the 20th is the start of Diablo 4 Season 1, so I want to take a one-day break. And that's what I will do.
What do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on. Certain the answers lie just beyond it. Because that is our way.
Oh my god, he's absorbing Ultima.
Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
Ultima Clive! Please tell us we get new powers. That'd be amazing. That was actually a really good boss fight, and honestly, I don't think it was the hardest part of the game. I really don't. But I think the abilities that I chose helped the most. Like, the game weirdly got easier after I got Bahamut and Odin's abilities. Come on, you got Ultima's powers, just heal him. Heal him. Heal him. Heal him. Heal him. Just heal him. Come on. I guess he really can't. Oh, no, don't do this to me. Oh. No. Oh, flashback back to young Clive. Little Josh. Oh, his dad. Oh, what is she doing on the screen? Get her off the screen. Get Annabelle off the screen. Get off the screen. Do not disgrace my TV with your pixels, Annabelle. And your polygons. Oh, is that when you got the blessing of the Phoenix? Very nice. A baby. Oh, that must be Josh. Because there's Clive. Wow, we're going even further back in time. Aww. Oh, he's actually trying.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along. But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames.
Oh, is he gonna make everybody mortal? By destroying
Even
Origin?
if it means the end of me.
Boom. Kaboom. Kaboom. Okay. Hey, look, there's Sam Breck. Vivian, your hometown is... Oh, just a flat disc. No more buildings. No more hometown. Oh. We'll rebuild. We'll rebuild. Oh, wow. Clive Rossfield, Ben Starr. These are all the voice actors for each character in all the different languages. Young Clive, also Ben Starr. Nice one, Ben. Jill Warwick, Susanna Fielding. Gonna keep talking over the song just in case. Young Jill, Charlotte McBurney. Joshua Rossfield, Jonathan Case. Young Joshua Logan Hannon. Adolphus Telemon, Ralph Ineson. I love this guy. He was Loraf in Diablo 4. Dion Lesage, Stuart Clark. Benedicta Harmon, Nina Yindis. Sorry, Nina, if I mispronounced. Hugo Kupka, Alex Len Pekun. Lenny Pekun?
He is, isn't
Again.
he? What are you gonna call him?
Sorry.
Let me
Sibnia Gunnar Kuthri. I am so sorry for butchering these names.
Not so loud, you burp.
What? I was only...
Barnabas David Mencken. If it's alright, I'm just gonna let the cutscene roll now because there's dialogue. But Elwyn Rossfield was John Hopkins, I thought so. I'm not gonna read Annabella's name. I'm just kidding. Christina Cole, you did amazing. Andrew Haville, Sylvester Lesage. That was the Emperor of, the Imperial Empire, right? Otto, Alexander Simpson.
Need a rest, I can take him.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh, cool! Her baby's born. Gav was Christopher York.
Will choose now. Yours to do with as you please.
Awesome.
That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
Oh man. So we didn't make it. Byron Rossfield. 2 voice actors, wow. Oh, Jill. Mid, Katie Clarkson Hill. Oh, Rodney Murdoch, Kia Charles. Ultima Harry Lloyd. I was right about the voice actor that played Clive's father. It is the shadow client from Hitman 1, 2, and 3, John Hopkins. I had my suspicions, and the credits finally confirmed them, because this game is still not on his IMDb profile when I looked.
And thus
Maybe it will be now.
did our journey end.
A farewell to fate. Alright, chat. I'm hoping that, like, the stream isn't going to get muted as the credits roll here. But as the credits roll, just going to take a quick bathroom break with my mic muted. I'll be right back. Yeah, I got... Okay. I'm assuming you can hear me. Thank you to those lurking. I always let the credits roll in full with my playthroughs. It's like a lot of love and effort, you know, and time went into making this game for us. So the least I can do is let their names roll across the screen at the end. Apologies for missing some of the credits, but it seemed like a good time to go and take a bit of a loo break. I'm also going to hydrate while I'm at it. So let's talk about the game for a bit. First of all, did you enjoy it? I did. I really did. I loved the story. The gameplay is good. Like, see, here's the thing. I do have critiques, but it's not that any aspect of the game is bad. I just prefer these aspects in other Final Fantasies over this one. So my gripes were that the fights, for my personal taste, seemed too small scale. When you're fighting, not the bosses, the boss battles are bombastic, huge in scale, they're amazing. It's the other ones, it's the tiny creatures, it's the fact that, you know, you're hitting like the smaller enemies with lightning, fire, wind power, like all the iconic abilities, and it's just doing a smidge of damage, and it's showing small damage numbers, and, you know, stuff like that. There just seems to be a disconnect between how crazy Clive's abilities are and how effective they actually are on an enemy's health. I kind of would have preferred, and I've talked about this a little bit, you know, in previous episodes of the playthrough, I would have preferred a more Dynasty Warriors style game if they were really going down the action route, where there was dozens, if not hundreds of enemies, and then one swing of the uppercut move of the Phoenix sent dozens of the enemies flying and killed them in one blow, but the game would still be challenging because there would be dozens more enemies to fight after that ability was done. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, this is a PS5 exclusive. Like, the game would have been able to have had hundreds of enemies on the screen at once, but I guess it was just a stylistic choice on the team, which is fair enough, to have the fights be, no, just a few guys or a big boss battle, but we want all of the moves of Clive to be flashy, and fair enough. I just think that it just, in places, seemed a little silly how, like, you know, I'm raining thunder down from the skies and it's only doing like a little bit of damage, you know what I mean? Like a wolf took like, you know, a minute or two to fight when I felt like the fight should have been over in seconds. Some of the boss fights were an hour, you know, like, yeah. So do you see what I'm saying? And then the other gripe, although to be fair, this is kind of my fault, near the beginning of the stream today, we actually discovered, had I done some of the green side quests with a plus, I could increase my potion capacity. I've wanted to do that from the beginning, but the game didn't make it clear, like, that's what would happen until after I did the quest. So I discovered that you can, in fact, increase your potion capacity, carry capacity, via a quest, from one of Mid's assistants at the second hideaway. I didn't realize that. So yeah, that's my bad. But yeah, even so, you technically have unlimited potions if you die on purpose during a boss fight or, you know, any kind of fight. Because boss fights, as you've seen, have multiple checkpoints when you get the boss down a certain amount of health remaining. If you've used up all your potions to get to that point, don't worry about it. Just kill yourself on purpose, because you won't have to do the whole fight from the beginning. You'll carry on from that checkpoint and you'll refill your potion and high potion for free. That's cool and all. And obviously it helped me get through the fights, but it didn't feel as satisfying as it would have done had I just been able to carry more potions from the start. Diablo 4 actually has the same issue. I just don't come across the issue as often because I don't die as often in that game. I'm just more used to it. But yeah, like, it is weird how it's like, yeah, when you die, it's like, oh, no worries. I could just continue from near where I'm at in the fight and just get potions for free. So in a way, spending gil on potions is a waste because you could just die and get them for free. Like, it's weird and it doesn't feel satisfying. It doesn't really feel like I've earned the victory. But again, these are just sort of nitpicks, but they're valid ones in the sense that other games, like previous games in the series, didn't have this issue as such. Although this is the first Final Fantasy, this first narrative Final Fantasy that you've seen me stream from beginning to end. It's of course not the only Final Fantasy you've seen me stream on the channel. I've streamed some Final Fantasy XIV, which I will eventually go back to. You watched me finish the Heaven's Ward expansion, and obviously start Stormblood. Yes, I'm very behind on the main scenario quest line, folks that play Final Fantasy XIV online. I'm sorry. Yeah, and also I apologize to everyone else that have never seen Final Fantasy XIV on this channel from the beginning. Final Fantasy XIV is a very large MMO, and I have been playing it on and off for several years, even before I was streaming. So, yeah. But of course, whenever I do a stream, I try to catch people up on the world and the events and all that stuff. And that'll be the same for any future Final Fantasy XIV online stream to come, which seriously will happen. I'm basically waiting for patch 6.5 and some of the features that they have announced that are coming to that. Namely, the expansion of the so-called trust system, whereby even if you don't have a party of friends to do the multiplayer dungeons with, Trust is an AI-based system where you can actually solo group content. And with 6.5, it will be possible to solo any of the group dungeons. So you can literally play an online Final Fantasy like it's an offline game. I do believe there are limitations. There are certain instances and dungeons, you know, I think like the 8-man stuff and higher, the trust system isn't available for that. I think it's specifically for the 4-man group content, where you have 1 tank, 2 DPS, 1 healer. Once 6.5 launches, it's my understanding that it won't matter if you can't find a decent group to do the content with, even though there's a lot of great features to help you with that very task. If you want to solo that group, that 4-man group content with you know, with AI and the trust system, you'll be able to do that. So I'm very excited for that, because that basically means I'll be able to stream the game literally at any time of day, regardless of like server population, queue times, all that stuff. Like, it will become even more streamable as an MMO once 6.5 releases. Shifting gears back to Final Fantasy 16 though, my god, what a brilliant story though. And it's actually fitting that I talk about 14 a bit, because the director of Final Fantasy 14, Nikio Yoshida, again, apologies if I mispronounce your name, good sir, but yeah, it's the same dev team behind Final Fantasy 14 Online that made this Final Fantasy 16 for PS5. And we've also just seen on the credits that Platinum Games were also involved in the development of this. And that kind of shows from the combat. But yeah, great to have credit confirmation, credit where it's due. The game was brilliant. Was absolutely brilliant. I'm just not sure it's my favorite Final Fantasy. But you know what? I need to replay even the ones I've played before to kind of reconfirm that in my mind, because off the top of my head, my favorite one is actually still the first one I ever completed in my life, Final Fantasy 13. And I know that not everyone agrees with me on that one. I think that 13, the majority of the Final Fantasy fan base didn't like it, as far as I know. Oh, we're getting the other voice actor cast list. There we go. I'm just gonna let it roll. But Lorraine Bruce as Karen, you were amazing. Rob Falconer as Goots. There you go, Mr. VF. But yeah, everyone else, you all did amazing. But it's too many names. I'm just gonna, like, bravo, guys. Bravo. And of course, the music you're hearing now is basically the Final Fantasy theme song in general. We've heard it in so many Final Fantasy games. I don't know whether it's been in all of them, because I've not played all of them. But I certainly even heard it in Final Fantasy VII on the PS1. I still need to go back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. I did one stream of it. And that's another Final Fantasy I need to finish a playthrough of before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, whenever that happens. It is my intention to buy that game and stream it, but of course I've got to finish Remake first. Yeah. I'm glad I waited until today to finish the game. It's been nice and easy on my hands and has also given us plenty of time to kind of, you know, let these credits roll in full. I will be taking tomorrow off, even though I'm scheduled to stream tomorrow. I'm going to take tomorrow off now because the day after, it's going to basically be Diablo 4 every day except Sunday. I think I want to stream my Mondays. Sony Interactive Entertainment President and CAO Jim Ryan, there he is. Of course, he's had a heck of a time due to the Activision Blizzard and Microsoft Xbox merger trial stuff. Looks like that's gonna go through. I guess, being a, you know, a somewhat public person on the internet now, people might want my take. You know what? We've been hearing about it for a long time. Part of me just wants it done either way. Like, I just want to know, like, are they buying them? Aren't they buying them? Kind of thing. But when I think back to what kicked off this whole chain of events, I'll just be honest. I think that Activision Blizz certainly could do with better leadership. If you guys want to Google the context around what I mean, feel free, but I'm gonna just let you do that. Having said that, of course, it's a company full of passionate people that care about the games they create. And of course, as you just heard moments ago, I'm going to be playing their games. Like, I absolutely love Diablo 4. I can't wait to jump back in on it on Thursday. I think it might end up being Thursday night rather than Thursday morning. And here's the reason why. I don't think the season is starting on the 20th for Diablo 4 until like 6 p.m. my time. I could be wrong, but basically I will be live on day 1 of the season. I actually think I'm going to make another Necromancer, which I know might seem boring, but I love the Necro, and I'm actually really curious what the malignant items that are being added with Season 1 will do to my minion build's kind of power. So I'm actually going to be kind of replicating the kind of Necro that I did in my Diablo 4 playthrough. And then when the season is over in like at least 12 weeks time from now, so 3 months from now-ish, basically that seasonal necro that we're going to be making is going to become a character on the Eternal Realm, just like my necromancer on that I did on the Diablo 4 playthrough. What I'll then be able to do is look at all my gear across both necromancers and combine the best of the best stuff. In theory, at least that's what I imagine. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, we'll find out together. But in previous Diablo games, that was possible. And then I'll just have an even more powerful necromancer. So that is fantastic. Yeah. And then in future seasons, I promise I'll be playing other classes. I eventually want to play all 5 classes that are in Diablo 4, but I'm basically going to do 1 class per season. So the long and the short is you're going to see a lot of Diablo 4 on the stream, to the point you might as well call me a Diablo streamer. However, I promise you it's not all you're going to see. Thanks to everybody that supported me in May and June, I have pre-ordered Baldur's Gate 3 Deluxe Edition, which I will be checking out on the 6th of September, which is the release day, and doing part 1 of the playthrough. Obviously, I've been hearing Baldur's Gate 3 is a massive RPG though, even more massive than Final Fantasy 16. So the way that my playthrough with Baldur's Gate is going to work is, we will play Baldur's Gate as much as we sort of can, and then if there isn't another game or playthrough that sort of demands like my attention or that I want to play through on the stream, then yeah, we'll be doing Baldur's Gate. But then if another shorter game releases that I also want to do a playthrough of, I'll put Baldur's Gate down, we'll do that playthrough, then we'll return to Baldur's Gate. In addition to that though, I've got NBA 2K24 pre-ordered. I hope to pre-order Mortal Kombat 1 and do a playthrough of that story, as well as play that fighting game a lot with friends. We've got Spider-Man 2 in October that I want to get. The Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 1 and do a whole playthrough of Metal Gear 1, 2, and 3, which will be the first time I do those, if I do those, by the way. Payday 3 is something my nephew Freelancer Alpha's excited for, so I want to see if I can get that. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. I'm going to be getting that and doing a playthrough, because Cyberpunk 2077 was my favorite game of 2020, even with the bugs. And it's in a much better state now. Like seriously, if you haven't checked out that game in a while, please do. You owe it to yourself. Yeah, there's just so much, right? There is so much, and I'm pretty sure I'm still forgetting something. It's actually crazy. Would also like to try and get the next EA football game if I can. EA Sports Football Club 24, because I'm very curious what EA can do when they're not limited by the demands of the FIFA organization. And indeed the budget, right? Because a lot of the money for FIFA games in the past would have been going straight to the FIFA organization. Rightly, I suppose, but the reason why EA have split off from them is because they were demanding too much money that EA would rather put into the development of the game. It makes sense. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I also recently got F1 23. So, but before I do the campaign mode, the breaking point mode in F1 23, I need to go back to F1 21 and do the breaking point playthrough in there. So yeah, I hope to do F1 21 breaking point when I can find a gap, and then F1 23 breaking point as well. There really is so much stuff, it's mad. But I'm not in a rush to get through all this stuff as such. So basically all it means is that games will come out, I'll pick them up as and when I can, and then the backlog will grow. But safe to say, there is so much to stream and enjoy, and I hope that you enjoy watching for potentially like years to come. Because yeah, there have been so many games that I've wanted to play through on Twitch and do a poor Tessa playthrough of, because I've realized in doing this for over 3 years now as an affiliate, I've realized that there is a poor Tessa playthrough means certain things. It means that, well, you get to listen to me talk a lot, you get to watch me fail in spectacular ways, you get to hear me make really poor jokes, but hopefully in a way that is entertaining and, you know, enjoyable for others. I mean, we're here at 476 followers strong, and it's been a quiet stream today, you know, just 2 lurkers lurking throughout pretty much. But maybe that's because I made it clear that I'm, you know, trying to finish the game today. People don't want the ending spoiled for them. I get it. I appreciate it. And, you know, to everyone that will be watching this stream after July the 18th, 2023, which is the date that it is today when I'm streaming this, I hope that, you know, you enjoyed your playthrough if you played it through for yourself first and then you wanted to check out the poor Tessa playthrough afterwards. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am just going to be like, this is all I plan to stream of this game, at least, you know, for the foreseeable future, because as you just heard, there are so many other games I want to stream, so realistically, I don't know when I'm going to come back to this, if ever. You know, but that's not to say it wasn't worth my money and time, though. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah. And the credits are rolling on. They're rolling on. Rolling on. Never ending. Real talk though, the music is amazing. And we'll know we're getting near the end of the credits when the credits start talking about the music. They always seem to leave that near the end. And as a fellow musician, I mean, I can't help but feel like there's a bit of best to last kind of thing there. I'm just kidding. Everybody involved in this is amazing. I've got an itchy nose. Yeah, the actors, the artists, you know, as in the animators, the graphic designers, the level designers, the directors, the producers, the composers, like, just everybody. All did amazing. And yes, even the social media managers. Seriously, I follow the Final Fantasy Twitter account. Like, yeah, they've had some pretty amusing tweets. Ah, the music whenever I select the game on the PlayStation 5 main menu. Maybe we are getting near the end now. Maybe. But yeah. This is an open question to everyone watching this now or ever, because of course feel free to get in touch with me via my Discord or something, but I'd be really curious to know what you thought of this game. So I'm just going to put my Discord link in there. When you click on that, if you do, it will basically take you to the roles channel on my Discord. At least it should do. And then when you're in there, you just have to click a little thumbs up to basically prove you're not a robot and unlock the rest of the server. After that, you can click on the bell to be notified when I go live if you want to be notified via Discord, so that you don't have to always kind of be looking at my Twitch channel instead. And then I have a megaphone symbol underneath that, whereby you can opt into the notifications of close friends that I wholeheartedly recommend. And yeah, there are certain friends I automatically self-promote with my Discord bot, but it's up to you, yes you, if you want to opt into that or not. And know that in terms of the people that get promoted there, it's all people that like the timing of when they regularly streams, it suits people that are around my time zone or that of Europe as well. Oh, in memory of Stephen Critchlow and Kevin Kraft. Producer Naoki Yoshida, there we go. Creative Business Unit 3, who also worked on and work on Final Fantasy XIV Online. Bravo, everybody. But yeah, you can opt into notifications of when my friends go live as well, that I recommend. Obviously, there are even more friends that I would recommend the world over, but so that people that opt into those notifications don't get pinged too late at night, what I do is I limit it to people around my time zone. I hope that's okay. Oh, is that a young Gav? Or is that the kid that Gav helped?
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother.
Oh, not using magic anymore.
Come on. If only I had the flames of an icon.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles. You see? Well done. Now, be a good lad, and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry! Hurry! Right.
Ah.
Right, let's play the Saint in the Secretary. No, I don't want to be Madu. What do you want to play then? War of the
Final Fantasy, Joshua Rossfield.
Right. And I get to be a freak. Why? I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.
Oh. So basically, the whole game we've played through has become a book. Wow. And now that magic is gone, but where one journey ends, another begins. Oh, trophy. Falling Star, fulfill a legacy, and it's gold. Create game clear data. Okay, I will. Let's put it right there. Oh, and whenever I want, I could actually go back and I could play that fight again. Cool. It's interesting. The game only gave us a warning of like, hey, you might want to save before you continue because there's a long section ahead. I was expecting the game to do that again, and it never did. But that's okay. Oh, here we go. New Game Plus is now available from the title screen. This option allows you to start a new game with player and item data carried over from a previous completed playthrough. The gameplay mode Final Fantasy is also now available for use exclusively with New Game Plus. Final Fantasy mode. The Final Fantasy gameplay mode offers the following: increased enemy strength, increased player level cap, level 100, new gear and items, mode exclusive content. This mode is recommended for players who wish to test their limits. Ooh, well, you know what? I'll never say never to maybe doing that, because you know what, like, well, I did say that even on the non-Final Fantasy mode that the fights kind of took too long. But yeah, I'm not a never. I never say never, not really. So if I feel like it, we'll do it. But I'm certainly saying not right now. At least there's more for me to do should I wish to play this game again, get more items, have a greater challenge. Like, you love to see New Game Plus, and to have it there right at launch, good on you, devs, good on you. Anyway, that is officially the end of my Final Fantasy 16 playthrough, and therefore it is also officially the end of the stream. Sounds like my printer's about to go off and do something, so rather than raid, I'm just gonna end. I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna take the day off, and I'll see you on Thursday, possibly not in the morning, but basically as soon as Diablo 4 Season 1 begins, I'll see you. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.